So a troubling revelation from an independent review by the National School Boards Association. It found the organization had planned to ask the White House to send military to monitor school board meetings, where the board likened angry parents to domestic terrorists. This September 2021 draft reads, quote, "We ask that the Army National Guard and its military police be deployed to certain school districts and related events where students and school personnel have been subjected to acts and threats of violence." So with that, we bring in the man who has been the expert and center of a lot of this discussion, Ian Pryor, Executive Director of Fight for Schools and Senior Advisor for America First Legal. Ian, great to have you with us. So what's your reaction to this early draft that suggested, gee, it would be great if we could just get the military into these school board meetings to calm things down?
I mean, it's absolutely appalling that the National School Board Association would suggest, mobilizing the American military to go into school board meetings because angry parents are exercising their First Amendment right. Look, I've watched dozens, if not hundreds, of school board meetings and have attended them. Yes, they are heated. Yes, they are passionate. No, it does not rise to the level of bringing in the National Guard to deal with this. I mean, this is an ask this would have been an ask if they had submitted this draft by the NSBA to the federal government to effectively go after parents for exercising their constitutional rights. That has a chilling effect, and quite frankly, it's frightening.
Yeah, I'm thinking about some of the terrible behavior that we saw, the rioting and people's storefronts being broken with glass and people threatened and assaulted in the streets. And I remember when Senator Tom Cotton suggested that maybe there should be a military response and the outrage that was met with. Now, in full disclosure, this is what the National School Board Association Executive Director says in response to this, Dr. John Heim. He says the letter directly contradicts our core commitments to parent engagement, local control, and nonpartisanship. The sentiments shared in this letter do not represent the views or position of the NSBA. The NSBA does not seek to or advocate for federal law enforcement intervention at local school board meetings. So what do you make of that, response to this early draft of a prior letter?
Well, the actual draft did request federal law enforcement. It requested counterterrorism means to go after parents and to look into parents at school board meetings. And, the fact of the matter is the Biden administration worked with the NSBA to draft this letter or to get this letter out there. America First Legal, we FOIA'd, any active threats from the Department of Justice or FBI that they had at the time that Merrick Garland went up and testified, and there were none. The bottom line is the Department of Justice, the White House, they got all of this from newspaper articles. If you go through the NSBA letter, most of those articles were just angry parents. There may have been, one or two where there was an issue of disorderly conduct, one of which was a parent whose daughter had been sexually assaulted, the month before. So for them to now say, oh, well, we didn't really want federal law enforcement in there, you're citing the Patriot Act, you're citing the domestic terrorism statute in your letter to the Biden administration. So, this looks like a CYA from the NSBA, and I don't think it's going to work. And I think when Republicans retake the House, they're going to find themselves in congressional hearings.
Yeah, you make a great point, because when you go through those instances and you look at what actually happened, there wasn't anything that wasn't easily handled by local law enforcement or people who were on the scene. And then you got this real overreaction from the Attorney General, Merrick Garland, asking the FBI to sort of collaborate on the threats that existed. It's a stunning story, and it keeps finding new developments here. Ian, thank you very much. Ian Pryor, good to speak with you.
Thank you.